What's up YouTube, Cap over here, and welcome to a little preseason action as we're going to be having Team Flare versus Team Rocket. Today we're going to be going against Zac, coach of the Kentucky Crobats. He also has a YouTube channel, so I'll put it in the description down below. He does a lot of Pokemon stuff, a lot of FIFA things, NFL stuff, so check out his stuff, check it in the description down below. And before we get into this match, be sure to smash that like button and show your support to the channel by subbing or liking this video. So let's not keep Zac waiting any longer, and we'll just accept this battle. So he's got a pretty powerful team. Ditto has no moves, my bad. Alright, so we're back after some interesting, I just had to put Transform on Ditto, and you know, we just had to do something like that, so my bad on that, Zac. Let's see what he's bringing in today. So he's got Cradilly, Ranunculus, Scizor, Keldeo, Togekiss, and Flygon. This is just going to be a fun casual match, so I'm not going to be opening up any damage calculators or anything like that. It's just going to be a fun battle. So we can see some big threats over here, but he's got a fairly big ice weakness, which I feel like I can I could do some damage with ice. Hurricane can do a lot. He doesn't really have much that could take that. And there is no Darmanitan, so that's always nice to see. I might just lead off with my Pidgeot and sort of go straight up with power or something like that. And I could just sort of put on the pressure. Or I could just lead off with... Yeah, I could do something like that. I might just go into my Ditto over here. I think my best play over here is actually just to go into Zuzu. Whatever comes out would not be appreciating the hits. Most likely I'm predicting Flygon or the what is it called? The Cradilly to do that. So yeah, so I think that's a fairly safe thing to go into. So we'll just go into Zuzu over here. I feel like Zuzu is a good Pokemon to go into and lead off with. Mostly because he doesn't have a lot of things that could eat up those hits. If he brings out Cradilly, then that's totally fine too. I might just go for a superpower. And that should do some decent damage. But we'll just wait a bit here over for Zac to do some damage, or to click a button, I guess. And yeah, so good luck to you, Zac. Here's to a good game. No hacks, hopefully. So Joy's gonna come out. I think I might just click. I've been lied to. It's not Little Cup. It's not a Little Cup, Jewish Giraffe. You've been nothing but lied to. So I think I might just go for superpower. I don't see the point of going for anything else. Cradilly out of the way is going to be really nice for... Yeah, I feel like Cradilly out of the way. He doesn't have really much resistance to superpower. And superpower seems pretty good here. I think it could take it down. Oh, it actually doesn't take it down. I'm surprised about that. He's just going to set up his Stealth Rocks. That's fine by me. I think I might just go for the superpower once again and try to get it off. Sort of trick him into maybe we're just one set only. He might just go into his... Toxic Spikes are going to be really nice here too. His team doesn't appreciate Toxic Spikes, so we can see if his Mon is just... his Ranunculus, if it's a Magikarp or Regenerator. We can get some good information about that. But most likely he's just going to switch out. I'm just going to keep on clicking superpower. Mavis, the Togekiss is going to come out. And we do absolutely nothing to it, which is pretty surprising. So let's see what sort of Mavis this is. Yeah, I feel like a good play might actually just to be going to Ditto. Ditto seems to appreciate this battle quite a bit. And we get the Transform off. So let's see what sort of Mon this is. It actually doesn't really have that much. It doesn't even have U-turn, so that's always nice to see. And it's a physical set, so Raffle Coffin might be my play to make over here. Raffle Coffin actually doesn't do too bad in this match. I can get up some Toxic Spikes, get the Keldeo to go down, and we can sort of scout out what sort of Mon this is. Guessing from this set, it is his Choice Scarfer. And I totally messed up on my my names over there. Too much rush, too much rush. Too much rush. Yeah, so I think he's just gonna switch out, but I might just go into the safe play, go into Raffle Coffin. Zoom Roll's not a bad play to go into either. Yeah, I think Raffle Coffin's the play to make. He's probably just gonna go for... No, he's just gonna double out. Mavis is gonna come back again. What does this thing really want to do? We can force him to go for the air slash. I forgot what sort of build I am on this Raffle Coffin. I'm defensive. Yeah, I'm defensive. So I need Raffle Coffin. I do need Raffle Coffin. I'm just gonna go into copy C again. And we can sort of see what sort of mon this is. I can get us some Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks would be really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get up some Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks are gonna be really nice in this battle because it just wears down his team. He's just gonna go for a Giga Drain, that's fine by me. He's not really doing a lot at this point. And I might be just... He doesn't have a lot of options, so maybe my play here might just be to go into Elvis Presley and just repeatedly hit him with something. Nidoking can be pretty good here. We can start breaking down walls. He might go into his Togekiss over here, but best play over here would be just to go into Nidoking. He doesn't go into his... Yeah, he just goes into this thing. That's totally fine by me. I'm just gonna go for the flamethrower. I'm faster than this mon. Bullet punch won't take me down. And yeah, so I feel like the flamethrower is a decent play to make. I want to get rid of this mon just because it's such a big threat. And we already knew what sort of mon this is, so there was no point of really making much predictions. We saw Rockslide. He can't really touch me with... So I'm just going to go into Raffle Coffin once again. We can stack some spikes too, or toxic spikes, T-spikes. And that should be fine. We can sort of start pressuring his team quite a bit. Yeah, getting every stuff poisoned will be really nice at this point. His team doesn't appreciate all these hazards stacking up on him, and most likely the Togekiss doesn't have defog. If it does, then kudos to him for that. Ah, so this is Regenerator. So I think I'm just gonna... he probably has Will-O-Wisp, or... Most likely he's gonna go for the Shadow Ball. I can see that totally happening. So I think my best play would be to go to Zuzu. Zuzu can totally handle this one. I'm just gonna go for the Play Rough. Play Rough is the better play because if he brings out his Cradily, then I'm in some serious trouble, in which I can sort of retaliate and just go for Superpower the next turn. And at this point, I just keep on stacking up damage, and damage will eventually lead to one of my sweepers to actually just start sweeping. Yeah, and that's some decent damage right there. He gets a crit on that, but that sucks a bit, but that means I'm forced to stay in. And do you want to make a prediction for him to switch out? I think I'm totally fine just to go for this again. Zoomerl did what Zuzu was supposed to do. Gajiel's going to come out again. We get a decent amount of damage off of this thing too. So most likely he's just going to go for Bullet Punch. If he has Bullet Punch, then that would suck. I could use this as Death Fodder, but I don't want to lose something else. Let's see, let's go into Raffle Coffin. He most likely is just going to go for Bullet Punch. No, he just goes for Roost. He just goes for Roost. So I'm going to go for the Pain Split. We can get some HP back. Yeah, getting some HP back would be really nice. I don't think... Alright, Knockoff does take it down. But we do take out the technician off, which is really nice, and this gives me free priority to just go into El Capitan. I'm just gonna click. I think I really just want to click agility, because most likely we'll see his Scarfer. I doubt he's gonna stay in. I really doubt he's gonna stay in. So my play here is just to go for Hurricane. If he goes into Keldeo, there we go. All this damage is just gonna add up. We get the agility up, so we're pretty much faster than a lot of his team, and then eventually we can just start one-hit KOing everything. So Hurricane's my play to make. As you can tell over here that the Mega Pidgeot is gonna put in some fine work. Some fine work over here. At this point, he does have to start sacking things off. I'm pretty sure I have the Hidden Power Ice. Hopefully I do. I really hope I had the U-turn. I don't have Hidden Power Ice.
You never had time to talk, so I kind of had that.
But Reniculus won't be able to take hits. So at this point, he has to start sacking off things. I'm just clicking Hurricane all the time. We get the crit. That sucks a bit. I don't know if the crit mattered. But Hurricane, I don't know. It might have been close on that. Bullet Punch doesn't actually take down Pidgeot a couple times. Yeah, the crit sucked. Yeah, the crit really did suck. At this point, I feel like my team can just start sweeping with Mega Pidgeot. Someone's gonna drop a Thunder. Apparently someone's gonna drop a Thunder, a T-Bolt. Oh boy.
You and I have got a lot of work to do on this little guy.
Let's see. If I lose this thing, is it the worst thing in the world?
I grew an amazing flag with a baby's own skin. Pretend all you want, but I know you're impressed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Hurricane. Birb Spam is just way too good right now. I'm clicking Hurricane all the time. I got a decent amount of checks. I've got a decent amount of checks just to, wow, get the confusion. Now at this point, Bullet Punch will take me down, but we get rid of the Togekiss. He goes into what does he go into? At this point, he can go into his one mon that can probably take me down. Do you want this thing to go down right now? Let's see, I think I'm just gonna let this thing go down. He potentially has two. Yeah, his Flygon is potentially Scarfed. And then that might mean his Keldeo is some sort of weird set, so I might need El Capitan for later on. This way, if I sack up a Azumarill, I can bring in my Nidoking, and Nidoking can sort of just go for a Flamethrower. Yeah, we see the superpower, that's totally fine by me. We can go into Elvis Presley, and Elvis Presley can just go for Flamethrower. If we need to sack off something, we've got a couple Pokemon over here to just sack off and just sort of go at it. So Flamethrower is my best play to make over here. Yeah, Flamethrower is my best play to make, as predictable as it is. Flamethrower will always just do damage, but his Keldeo and the rest of his things can potentially just go to town on my team right now. The poison is going to be really nice, because that means he can't really set up with a lot of mons. I'm just going to go into my Copy C, which was supposed to be Control C, but, you know, apparently life happens and I just mess up on nicknames, which is fine. I just want to see what sort of mon this is. If he goes for a weird move or something, then I can get some information, but he's just gonna go for the Scald. We resist that. No burn, that's really nice. Hidden Power Secret Sword. And Hidden Power Dragon. Hidden Power Dragon for what? Who do I have that's weak against Hidden Power Dragon? I think my play is just to go for Hidden Power Dragon. Poison. I'm gonna go for the Hydro Pump. Oh, he actually speed. That's funny. That's pretty funny though. My play here is just to go into YTV the zone. Most likely he's gonna go into Flygon. But double Scarfers could potentially lose me the battle here. Or unless if it isn't Scarfed. Let's go for Hidden Power. Making the hard prediction. At this point, I'm pretty confident I'm fine to just go into Pidgeot, sack off that. Because at this point I know that Pidgeot won't outspeed Keldeo and the other Mon. So I can just bring out my other Mon. Poison will wear out. Yeah, Superpower is fine by me. He lowers his attack by 1. And at this point I can bring out Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley can just go for flamethrowers and start to throw things around. Does he go for Bullet Punch though? I'm gonna go for Flamethrower. With rocks and everything, it should bring him down to the range where we just take it down. This thing couldn't do anything to me now. And I'm pretty sure that's GG at that point. Assuming he doesn't get a super crit of all crits and has Bullet Punch. Yeah, alright, so good game to you, Zac. We managed to walk away with the 2-0 victory against him. Check out his stuff. And be sure to like and sub to the channel. That'd be pretty awesome. We gotta spread the GGs around. GG, sir. And good luck to Zac throughout the season. And thanks for watching. This is Cap, signing off.